Hello, Year 8, and your next lesson of South America is looking at Bolivia. Today's lesson, we are going to look at how the physical environment of Bolivia is affecting human activity. So, how is the natural environment impacting people's lives in Bolivia? Okay, to complete this lesson, then, first of all, we're going to describe the human and physical environment of Bolivia. We're then going to look at the physical environment and how it limits economic growth. And then finally, once we've done the first two, we should be able to evaluate to what extent does the physical environment to blame. Okay, so first of all, looking at the man-made and the natural environment of Bolivia, we're then going to look at how that natural environment stops them from making money. And then finally, is it all to do with the environment? Okay, right. Learning objective one of this lesson is then looking at Bolivia's human and physical features. So that's just looking at the man-made and natural features within Bolivia. So the first thing I want you to do is, can you create the following table with the headings human and physical? Just give you a couple of seconds to complete that. Okay, once you've completed your table or made your table, I'm going to ask you to use that table to complete the following task. Now, there is a link to the video on class charts, and we're going to look at a travel guide of Bolivia. For the developing task, okay, I want everybody to add at least 2 examples of each feature. So 2 man-made features and 2 natural features in Bolivia. Secured, can you include the name of any of the Bolivian cities that these are found in? Mastered, can you explain the formation of any of the physical features? So how are they made? Once you've done that, can you take a picture of this and you will be able to upload that to class charts at the end of lesson. So if you just pause the video, go back to class charts and play the video. Right, now that we've completed learning objective 1, which was looking at the physical and human environment of Bolivia, we're now going to explain how the physical environment of Bolivia limits growth, or economic growth, sorry. Okay, so how does the natural environment stop people from making money in Bolivia? Okay, so we're going to look at a specific area. We're going to look at La Paz. La Paz is one of the 2 capital cities in Bolivia. It's the government capital. It's where their government is all located. It's got a population of about 2 million people. The physical environment then of this region makes it difficult to develop because of climate change, because of the natural landscape. Even though there are these challenges, there are also opportunities for economic growth in this area. So there are both challenges and opportunities. So what we're going to do is we're going to investigate both of these, okay? So I'm going to ask you to pause the video once I've explained the task. You're going to use the information which is on the slide. So that's the 4 pieces of information in the table I've just put up. For developing, I want you to split the information into physical challenges and economic opportunities. Now, you could do this by using the headings physical challenges or economic opportunities, create a table, you could do 2 mind maps, or you can just put headings on a piece of paper and then write the correct one underneath each one. So you need to split them into the challenges and the opportunities. And remember, challenges are linked to the physical environment, opportunities linked to how they can make money, okay? Once you've done that, you can move on to the secured task. Can you pick out the biggest physical challenge which limits economic growth and explain your answer? So I think this is the biggest physical challenge because, and then explain how it's a challenge to make money because of that physical challenge, okay? So this is an economic challenge because, okay? Once you've done that, you can have a go at the master task, which is, which one of the challenges do you think is going to get worse in the future? And can you think of any ways that we could reduce this from happening? So again, want a bit of explanation there, don't want just a 1-word answer. So which one's going to get worse? Why is it going to get worse? And can you think of a way that we can reduce this from happening? Again, you can see I've asked you to take a picture of your work at the end of this task. If you pause the video now, then that will give you you can use the time after to complete your task. Learning objective 3 of this lesson is to look at how the physical environment of Bolivia is to blame on the impact of economic growth. Now, for this part of the lesson, we're going to put this into an exam question. So, to what extent can the physical environment be blamed for the impact of economic growth? If we just break that question down, all it's asking you is, how is the natural environment impacting the amount of money made in Bolivia? Okay. We've already looked at both human and physical environment of Bolivia in learning objective 1. We've looked at what the positives or the challenges and opportunities are in Bolivia in terms of the environment and the economic growth. Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do then is, can you choose one of the following characters? So you need to either choose the character of a farmer, a local worker, or a factory owner. And you're going to answer the question from the perspective of your character. Okay? So how are they struggling to make money because of the natural environment? So once you've decided which character you're going to be, you're going to actually create it. And as you can see on the slide, I've put a blank face on there. So you're going to create your farmer, your local worker. So you're going to create a character. Once you've done that, you're then going to answer the question, and everyone's going to have a go at developing. Okay, so one environmental challenge to economic growth in La Paz is this. So you need to say, how is it affecting your character? So how is it affecting your character? This is a challenge because, so why is it a problem to your character? Why is it a problem to your character? This means that, and what will happen to your character? So what's going to happen to your character? So if you talk about the farmer, one environmental challenge to economic growth in La Paz is this. This is a challenge to the farmer because this means that. For secured, you're then going to tell me what's going to happen in the future. So this will lead to, so what would happen if this continues into the future? For mastered, you will evaluate your answers. So you're going to evaluate what you said, and you're going to look at what an economic opportunity could be for your character. So however, an economic opportunity is this. Okay, once you've created your character and answered the question, you need to take a picture of this to upload to class charts at the end of the lesson. So we've come to the end of the lesson today, and I'm just going to go through what I expect you to upload to class charts. So first thing I would like to see you upload to class charts is a table of your human and physical environment in Bolivia. Again, remember, this links to your first learning objective, and it's telling us what the environment of Bolivia looks like. Okay. The next one I want you to to upload then is a picture of your card sort, whether it's mind map, another table, or you've just done headings. Card sort of the challenges and opportunities of La Paz, Bolivia. And again, that links to how the physical environment limits economic growth. And then finally, I want you to upload your character that is explaining the physical challenges impacting economic growth in Bolivia. And again, remember that links to your final learning journey objective, which was to look at to what extent can the physical environment be blamed. Okay, once you've uploaded all that, you've completed this lesson. Well done for participating today. We all look forward to seeing your work. Thank you.